Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Montel Williams is an American TV maker, chief powerful orator, and entertainer. He's most likely most popular for being the host of the daytime tabloid talk show, The Montel Williams Show, which ran in partnership from 1991 to 2008 out of 1996. He got a daytime Emmy Grant for Extraordinary Moderator in 2000. He established the Montel Williams M's establishment in the wake of being determined to have different sclerosis in 1999. Montel Williams is additionally likewise noted for his administration in both the U.S. Naval Force and the U.S. Marine Corps, from which he resigned following 22 years of administration. He at present has a military makeover activity profession. On lifetime, Montel Williams has an expected total asset of $18 million. About Montel Williams' early life. Montel Wheat Anthony Williams was brought into the world on July 3, 1956 in Baltimore, Maryland. He's the child of Marjorie Williams and Armand Williams Jr., his dad, who was brought into the world in 1931 and kicked the bucket in 2022. He was a fireman who in 1992 turned into Baltimore's most memorable African-American fire boss. Montel Williams was raised as a Roman Catholic and filled in as a special raised area server in the Catholic Church. He has a sister who lives in Westminster, Maryland. He went to Andover Secondary School in adjoining Litha, Maryland, where he was chosen leader of his group. In his junior and senior years, he was a decent understudy performer and competitor. He was dynamic in countywide understudy government issues in Annapolis. Montel Williams is 6'1" in tall, or 1.87 m tall. Montel Williams's individual life from 1982 to 1989. Montel Williams was hitched to his most memorable spouse, Rochelle C. They have two girls together, Ashley Williams, who was brought into the world in 1984, and Marissa Williams, who was brought into the world in 1988. In June 1992, he wed his subsequent wife, Effortlessness Morley, who is an extraordinary artist. They have a child, Montel, Brian Hank Williams Jr., who was brought into the world in 1993, and a girl named Winter Effortlessness Williams, who was brought into the world in 1994. Montel and Beauty separated in 2000 of every 2001. Montel Williams momentarily dated Kamala Harris, who later proceeded to become VP of the U.S. subsequent to winning the 2020 political race, tending to the relationship he tweeted in 2020. Kamala Harris and I momentarily dated around quite a while back when we were both single, so I have an extraordinary regard for Congressperson Kamala Harris. On July 20, 2006, he proposed to sweetheart Tara Fowler, an American Carriers airline steward. On October 6, 2007, they wed before loved ones on an ocean side in Bermuda. 4 months in the wake of making a visitor appearance in an episode of Touch by a Holy Messenger, Montel Williams was determined to have numerous sclerosis in 1999. In the next year, he made the MS establishment a charitable association with an emphasis on examination and training. He's transparently expressed that he utilizes clinical weed, expressing that it serves to facilitate his numerous sclerosis and cause neuropathic torment. He has additionally said that snowboarding is his best treatment for various sclerosis, remarking that when I stand up, I want first to clutch something and ponder the situating of my legs. Assuming I were simply to begin strolling, I would fall. I need to get my mind to find my legs, and afterward I will typically make a test stride, yet I express something at the chance to anybody who may be watching to occupy them based on the thing I'm truly doing. Then I'll track down spots to snatch as I walk and talk a few times in any event, strolling in reverse since I have more control that way. Individuals truly have no clue that I'm doing this, however, while I'm snowboarding and my feet are tied and my cerebrum appears to have an immediate association with my legs in the wake of snowboarding. It's evening and day for my equilibrium and strolling. There's a genuinely actual change before I get up the mountain, and when I descend, the advantages keep going for quite a long time. On May 30, 2018, Montel Williams was hospitalized when he had a cerebellar hemorrhagic stroke while working out at an exercise center. On September 2, 2021, he was delegated as a chief on the leading group of Better for Your Well-Being. Consolidated about Montel Williams' military vocation. In 1974, Montel Williams enrolled in the U.S. Marine Corps. He finished the one-year Maritime Foundation Preliminary School course, and afterward in 1975, he was acknowledged as the initial Dark Marine into the 4-year official preparation program at the U.S. Maritime Foundation. In 1980, He graduated with a degree in enal designing and a minor in worldwide security issues. He finished Naval Force cryptologic official preparation and burned through Europe and a half in Guam. As a cryptologic official for maritime knowledge, he was later the directing cryptologic official with the Maritime Security Armada Backing Division at Postme, Maryland. It was there Williams worked for the Public Safety Organization, where he was associated with the U.S. attack of Grenada in 1983, known as Activity Earnest Fierceness. On a few events, he attempted to get the arrival of the U.S. CIST residents, regularly military staff who had been caught in unfamiliar grounds and afterwing. R got back to us soil following 17 years of deployment, ready and 5 more. As a reservist, he resigned in 1996 from the maritime hold at the position of lieutenant commandant. Following 22 years of administration, his honors incorporate 2 Naval Force recognition decorations, 2 Praiseworthy Help Awards, 2 Naval Force Expeditionary Decorations, the Public Safeguard Administration Decoration, the Naval Force Accomplishment Decoration, 2 Philanthropic Help Decorations, and the Military Expedition RE decoration about Montel Williams' TV and radio vocation. In 1991, Montel Williams started the Montel Williams Show that was partnered by CBS Vital TV. Evaluations for the show crested during the 1996-97 season with a 4.4 normal rating. He was selected for Extraordinary Moderator in 2002, and the Montel Williams Show was assigned for Exceptional Syndicated Programming in 2001 and 2002. On May 16, 2008, the last episode of the Montel Williams Show broadcasted dubious self-proclaimed clairvoyant Sylvia Browne, highlighted every now and again on the Montel Williams Show from 1991 until its final in 2008. Montel depicted Browne as the most seeming visitor on a syndicated program throughout the entire existence of TV and the longest-running visitor on daytime TV, and her appearances included especially dubious episodes connecting with hijack casualties. Sean Hornbeck and Amanda Berry. Montel Williams was reprimanded for permitting his high-profile show to act as a channel for Sylvia Browne outstandingly by individual resigned military official Hal Bidlack, with Bidlack freely asking Commandant Williams, "Have you lost your distinction?" On April 6, 2009, Montel Williams started facilitating an everyday public broadcast Montel across America on Air America Media. On January 21, 2010, Air America stopped telecom, leaving him without a radio outlet about T. Montel Williams. Acting profession. Montel Williams has visitor featured in Roundabout TV and off-Broadway plays among different jobs. He depicted a Naval Force SEAL Lieutenant Curtis Waterways in 3 episodes of the TV series JAG he delivered and featured in a fleeting TV series called Matt Waters, which showed up on CBS in 1996. He likewise played an ex-Naval Force SEAL-turned-ghetto secondary teacher in 1997. He played Lieutenant Colonel Northrop, a U.S. Flying Corps atomic rocket storehouse, Daunt in the imaginary film The Peacekeeper. Montel Williams delivered and portrayed the Starline Movies narrative movie for Pick the Narrative, which recounts the New Jersey Expressway shooting in 1998 and the racial profiling case that followed the episode in 1999. He coordinated the film Little Pieces featuring Beauty Morley and Amy Acton in 2002. He played the adjudicator directing Erica Can's homicide preliminary. Erica Canane was played by Susan Lucci. It was on a BC drama, Every One of My Kids, in 2004. He facilitated an American up-and-comer political unscripted TV drama on Kickoff Time. He was likewise featured on The New Experiences of Robin Hood and Directing Light. Montel Williams was a voice entertainer in 2008 in the political parody film War Consolidated, giving the voice of the primary person's GPS beacon and guide. On October 1, 2019, he showed up in an episode of the Fox show The Occupant entitled Tissue of My Tissue. Well, thank you for watching. That is all we have for you about Montel Williams. Thanks for watching this video.